Hey, Melissa. I work for a really sales led organization, which is, for obvious reasons, harming our product development and our growth and long term sustainability. I really think that we should start a transformation journey to be more product led and product focused. We're still a small enough company that we have that opportunity if we are given the space. I need to get our executive team on board, and I've been given a time slot to present to our CEO and board on the benefits of transformation. What do you think I need to include in there to make sure that that's impactful?
So I'm really excited that you get the chance to pitch your executives and help them understand what product led means. Now, the thing to know and the thing to really hone in on here is that you have to put it into the language that the executives care about. So if you're trying to make a pitch for being product led, why should they care? Right? You can't just be like, oh, we have a lot of product managers. This will be fantastic. It has to be something they care about. So they care about money. They care about how the business is going to grow. They care about beating competitors. They care about satisfying their customers. That's the type of language we need to talk in. So you might want to say some stuff like, in sales led mode, we run the risk of building for one or a few customers because we are basically listening to their feature requests and putting them on the roadmap. And what happens there is that we could miss out on the opportunities to build to satisfy more customers or all of our customers because we're getting distracted by who's yelling the loudest. But in a product led world, what we're doing instead is staying ahead of the strategy. We're constantly communicating with customers. We're pulling that back into our strategy for our product. We're getting ahead of what they want and what they need by doing a good practice like this and figuring out what's going to work in the long run. Sales will love it when we're product led because we're going to be ahead of people asking for a lot of feature requests. And sure, it's not going to take all the feature requests away, but it should make a really big dent in it. And it will keep us innovative. If we're constantly talking to our customers, trying to figure out how we can scale and grow our product in a repeatable way, what that means is that we are going to be on the pulse of what's going to be innovative. It's going to keep us fresh as we develop our strategy. And we're going to make sure that it scales to the best markets, the best types of customers that we want to go after in a very strategic way. When we're product led as well, what we're also doing internally is making sure that we're working on the most important things that we could be doing for the business. So we're going to see a lot of monetary outcomes that are good for that. We should see increased revenue, we should see decreased costs. And you, as a leader, will be able to trace all the things we're doing in product back into long term and short term company goals. That's the transparency that we want to provide, is fueling our growth. So we are carefully integrating our software and our business strategies to make sure that we can leverage software and all the great technology that's out there to solve our customers' problems in unique ways and ways that are going to allow us to win. But we still need to involve sales to hear what our customers are asking about and what are things happening in the market, how are they winning, what are they losing on sales. We also need to talk to support, developments included, your thoughts are included in there. What we're doing as product managers and with a good product management team is taking all those things into account and helping to make decisions on a daily basis that will further our strategy. And those decisions will connect our business strategy back to our technical strategy to make sure that we're winning there. That's what we're really trying to do in a product led world. Really focus on our customers' problems, solve the right problems at the right time, and make sure that they are beneficial for both the business and the customer. And that should allow us to go faster because we are being strategic. So we are making sure that we're doing the top priorities. We are evaluating opportunity costs. We are aligned towards our business goals, and we're all moving in the same direction. That's what we can get from being product led. So hopefully that helps you give a little bit of a pitch, and feel free to tweak that in any other ways or any examples that you've seen work there to really communicate the money and the business side of these things. But one of the other things they're going to ask about is, how does this change? So you should be ready with some kind of view of how we all work together when we're product led. That's one of the biggest issues that I see with executives and especially people in other departments. They're like, okay, if you're becoming product led, how do we work with you? So maybe map out as well how sales pulls into it, how tech, how you work with tech, it's pretty obvious, but like how tech's involved in it, where the executives pull in, where everybody else in the organization can come and give feedback or tell you what's happening with the customers or how their inputs get translated into a product strategy. And it's not about just, hey, you can submit a bunch of feature request ideas here and they go into a backlog. It's more like, I'm going to go talk to sales about what our win loss looks like right now, right? And this happens on a monthly basis. You can tell me where we're winning, where we're losing. We're going to be pulling the data in there, and we're going to be looking at that and having conversations with you about what you perceive as things that we could be concentrating on to win, right? That's what we're talking about of how everything kind of pulls in. So most executives, when they haven't worked in this way before, they don't know what that looks like, and that makes them nervous. So concentrate on what the value is, and then do a little overview of how it works and how everybody else plugs in. And I think that's the thing that's going to win you over.